Okay, Matt, we've obviously made the trip down from Yorkshire to come down for our second investment committee meeting this year, which has been great. We've just come out of that meeting now with the investment guys, and obviously just popped in to have a chat with you about what PAM's been up to over the last sort of 6 months.
Well, thanks for coming down. And I'm surprised you got out of that meeting with some of your hair, given what Trump's doing and the stresses that's going on in the world. It's been an amazing 12 months for us, and amazing, I guess, 6 months in particular. I think the first big thing is that we entered a partnership with one of the largest asset management businesses in Australia, where they took a minority stake in the business with really just believed in the people and what we were trying to build and the differentiated approach of what we're trying to achieve at PAM, and particularly like our approach to technology and efficiency and maximizing the ability to build solutions for firms like yourselves. I think too much of the asset management industry is delivered products they think you need rather than solutions that you actually want. And I think our approach to technology, and I hope the way that we've worked together, is an example of how those solutions have worked. So it hasn't changed the culture or anything about our business. They're minority shareholders. They haven't got any rights or controls over the business, but having an institutional shareholder that I can lean on has been super interesting for me, and we've already had amazing dialogue with them, and they've proven to be very helpful. So that's an exciting thing. We continue to grow our footprint outside of the UK. We're having quite a lot of success in the US endowment and foundation market, North America and Canada, and some of the Middle East and sovereign wealth funds. So our institutional business continues to grow. And then our solutions business for firms like you, we continue to keep extremely tight to deliver solutions that sort of work for clients and for you. We don't believe it can be industrialized in a way that we deal with absolutely everyone. So our approach of trying to work with people that culturally we get aligned with and that we get along with remains. We are growing, but we're growing very quickly, but we're growing in a very sort of a rational way. I think of the nearly £6 billion we run in models for firms like yourselves, it's still with less than 25 firms, I think, today. So we hope to bring on 1 or 2 new firms a year and work deeply with them rather than being a sort of mass market product proposition, which I think works for you, and we've loved working with you over the last couple of years. So that's sort of what we've been up to. It's growing. The firm's assets are now over £10 billion. We're 8 years old, and fingers crossed we can continue to deliver good outcomes for all our clients and your clients.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
So you always end up asking me lots of questions about me.
I do.
And I know that when we're not in front of the camera, I always ask you lots of questions about you, because your business has done an amazing job for clients, and I've been fortunate enough to speak at some of your events and see the sort of love the clients have for you as a business and a firm and the culture you've built. So what's happening with you? How's it? What are your ambitions? How's it growing? How's the last 6 months gone for you?
Last 6 months has been really tricky with markets. We've been obviously helped by you guys in terms of trying to de-risk some of that. So it's been really difficult conversations for our clients with the effect of Trump and what have you. But as a business, our business hasn't changed. The ethos remains the same, very client-centric. We continue to grow. I think this year we just had our accounts done. We're growing sort of 20% year on year.
Okay, wow.
For the last 5 years. This current year, we've probably done about 30% growth from last year. So, yeah, things are looking really strong. We've got a great team back in Yorkshire that supports all the advisors, and obviously,
and you're almost part of that local Scarborough, certainly, community, because I know you do stuff with the rugby club, but you do a lot of the sort of charitable work up there. And when I was last up there, there were some office developments that were going on. It was a bit of a building site, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But where are you with that?
We're in. Finally in. Yeah, it's taken a long time to get there, but yeah, so we're in, and it looks exactly like the office that we've got next door. So it's seamlessly, we've knocked through at the bottom, knocked through at the top. We've created more space for client meetings, as a little sort of exam room for people to prep and stuff in as well. So that's all done. So that's looking really, really smart. Charity wise, I mean, we were 25 years old last year. and we raised over £40,000 for charity that year, which was really special for us for
amazing
St Catherine's. So we've taken our charity run to just over 100,000 now.
That is amazing.
So we're really pleased with that, and we're in for a couple of awards this year on charitable businesses in the Yorkshire Choice Awards.
Wow.
So we're really happy with that. We continue to plant the trees with you guys.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone told me I think what we've done 1,200 now.
Yeah, just slightly. Yeah, 1175 I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I was just doing some number crunching on ChatGDP, and it equates to eradicating the carbon footprint from your business and our business in terms of the staff.
Wow.
So
that's an amazing achievement. I have to say that your tree initiative is something that we've taken on. We've stolen a little bit, because actually we have been working with another client recently, and we've just committed to planting 250 trees for them.
Okay.
And that came from yours, because I think with you, for every client we bring on, that ends up in the Moneyweb models, we collectively plant a tree.
We'll plant a tree each.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's 2 trees for each portfolio that goes on the book. So that's it's steadily growing is that number.
Yeah. So sort of nurturing not just their sort of future financial goals, but also looking after the future for.
Yeah, and it's been great. We've had a couple of colleagues from PAM that have come and helped plant a few trees. Our team have helped. We've even had some clients that have come as well. So it's been a real sort of community-based project, really, and it's local to where we are as well. So it's been really, really good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Anything else you've got for me?
I don't think so, really. We're just really happy with the relationship. It continues to grow. We're really pleased that we made the change when we did. Got some great feedback from the guys this morning, from the IC committee, a few changes to the portfolios, which I'm going to cover off with Will shortly. So yeah, really, really happy, really, really pleased.
Well, I'll leave you and Will to do with the technical stuff on the portfolio changes. I mean, we're hugely grateful, as you know, for the relationship, and I hope actually, with things like this, people can see how similar culturally we are, and we will get on. I think that's a big part of doing in a business, particularly in a world where technology and AI seems to take over the world. I think clients still want to see people, don't they? Of
course they do. It's still a face-to-face business, and not only business to business, but business to clients as well. I don't think that's ever going to change.
Yeah, and when it's your money, the last thing you want to do is not be able to pick up the phone to someone and say, what's happening. And I think one of the things that, as investors, all the sort of empirical evidence suggests that if you stay invested, you win. And actually, in times like this, everybody doesn't want to stay invested because it's too scary to stay invested.
Yeah.
And people underestimate the value of being able to pick up the phone to give reassurance. I remember when we spoke last year, it was amazing that everyone came up to us, not to congratulate us on performance, but just congratulate us on reassurance that you and us had given your clients, because that reassurance meant that they felt comfortable staying invested. And I think that's long term is how you deliver returns, isn't it?
Yeah, I think both businesses have equal synergies, and I think we'll go from you and I will go from strength to strength. I think moving forward.
Exciting times. Well, thanks very much for coming to the offices.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.